Trump versus Zelensky. A few weeks ago, there was a big public disagreement between President Donald Trump and President Zelensky. It was a disagreement that happened in the Oval Office. It was very public and all the media reported on it. Now, in today's video, I will try to explain to you why this particular situation does not matter at all and it does not change anything in geopolitics. But before I go on a rant, we just need to lay ground as always. We need to look at geopolitics from a broader perspective. Now, you have to understand that even though we often say that, Russia is led by Putin and Trump has the biggest say and everything, in reality, a lot has to do with the administration and all of the bureaucrats that run in the shadows, we can say. They have a lot more say than we usually realize, and the entire country, or in particular in the entire foreign policy of the particular superpower, whether it's United States or Russia, cannot be led just by one person. There needs to be a lot of people that participate in creating of the foreign policy. That's the first thing that we have to establish. And if we know this, then generally speaking, meetings between leaders are usually, they are sort of scripted. They are organized beforehand. There are a lot of phone calls before leaders meet in person. And generally speaking, everybody pretty much knows what is up, what's going to happen, or what each and everyone brings to the table, and so there are almost no surprises when it comes to the meetings of leaders. Now, in this particular situation, the Trump and Zelensky's disagreement, after all, now you can see that United States still backs Ukraine fully, and they still send them weapons, and they still support them with the fight in the fight with Russia, and so we could kind of say that. Even though there was this public disagreement, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't change anything. That is because, when it comes to these types of situations in geopolitics, especially when it comes to wars, what one person thinks or what their ego thinks doesn't really matter as much as we might think. At the end of the day, you still have to navigate the geopolitics with the cards that you are dealt. And even though if you shout at the poker table, it still doesn't change the cards that you have been dealt. You are still playing with the same cards. So I often draw the comparison between geopolitics and a poker game. And in general, it is a good comparison because, as you can see, the cards that you are dealt with, the situation that you find yourself in geopolitics is just much more important than whatever you shout or whatever you say. Words are not weapons, words are not bullets. They cannot change as much as we might think it can change. And so that's why I believe that the public disagreement between Trump and Zelensky does not matter. I would say it does not matter at all. It does not change. It changes literally nothing. And that's how I would conclude this video. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to smash that like button, smash subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one, okay? Bye bye. Bye bye.